guys. I hope you've all had great holiday 2 weeks. Mine was okay, small. Just me, mom, and my nephew home. Whatever. Most of our family just does their own thing now, and so it's just the three of us. We used to have big family holidays. Kind of miss those, but whatever. Happy New Year. We have a brand new one. 2013, the year that wasn't supposed to be, just like the year 2000. And I feel like, I'm not really one to, seriously, for years and years, my New Year's resolution was to not have a New Year's resolution. And I did really good with that. But in New Year's Eve of 2009, when it was turning 2010, I wrote this list of new decade goals for the 2010s. I've knocked a lot of these off, and I wanted to go back through and see what I still need to work on. Kind of like a little self-reflection. Maybe you guys can take something from this. I don't know. My all 20 watchers, maybe sometimes 10, sometimes 20. I don't know. Let's see. So far, I've got 10 small goals and 10 big goals, which I think makes sense. Knocking to one small goal and big goal off a year sounds like a pretty good idea. Let's see what all I've done. I always remember to put a space between a lot, because I've written that wrong since I was 7. I always write it together. I do pretty good with that. I've actually made a mental note of that, and every time I write it, I make sure I do it right. Stop buying shoes I don't need unless they're just too fabulous to pass up. I have 85 pairs of shoes. It's probably not happening, considering I had 70 whenever I wrote that. I guess 15 pairs of shoes in 3 years isn't so bad. It's only 5 pairs a year. It was much more than that for a long time. Stop casually smoking cigars or cigarettes, because it's going to lead to an old habit. I've probably started and stopped smoking again at least twice since then, so I'm hoping that this was the last time I quit. It's just really hard for me to get through deaths without nicotine, so next time I'll just have to, I know it'll happen again, just have to learn how to get through it without it. Stop caring about what idiots on topics think. That's pretty easy. I haven't touched that website in years. If you don't know what Topics is, it's an internet forum, and every town has their own message boards, and small towns tend to have the busiest ones. That's all I can say about that. The town I grew up in, I was a topic of a lot. It's really funny because nobody talked any shit about me until I was away from there for 2 to 2.5 years. Yeah, okay, explain that one to me. But I haven't been on there in so long, I don't even care. Follow what my health books tell me. I have a lot of really great, helpful health books, and I feel like at this point, with my blog, I could have written a book myself. So I know how to do it. It's just a matter of being kind enough to myself. Find something to do to pay off the student grants, because if you quit, you have to pay them back, apparently. Yeah, that didn't happen, but I did leave online school because it wasn't for me. I wouldn't mind being in a classroom, but online didn't work for me. Stop being so hard on myself. That's a lifelong thing right there. I really do need to learn to be kinder to myself. Nothing's gonna change if I'm mean to me. That's just, it is what it is. We're all our own worst critics, from the word go. And part of it's, I think, because I'm a Virgo and I'm a very critical person, but because I would never hurt anybody else's feelings. So I don't judge other people. I'm not critical of other people. I'm critical of me. Everything I eat, everything I wear, everything I do, every job I have, I'm very critical of myself. And I need to quit that because it's not helping me. It's not doing me any favors. Pick a hair color and stick to it for more than 6 months. That's probably never happening. You know, I think it's changed 3 times in this year. Yeah, it's changed 3 times in this calendar year. So yeah, or in the last calendar year. Meet Blake Shelton. That's just throwing that out there. Yeah, that's probably never happening, but whatever. If you have connections, let me know. Yeah, I'm not sure if I have a bigger crush on him or his wife though. So yeah. I gotta love my giant tea mug now with the red lip stain on it. Okay. Make money doing something I love. Hasn't happened yet. Actually, it did happen for a little while. I really did love my job at Heritage. The guy I was working for was a dick. Get married, have kids. So far, no go, but I've still got 7 years left of this decade. Who knows? Finally get a license and learn to drive. I did that, and I have a vehicle. Reach goal weight again and stay there. Yeah, I gotta get on that. That's the whole being hard on myself thing. Like, seriously, I'm so hard on myself, and that's what's keeping me overweight. I know that. And let's see. Get involved in political activism. Get involved in animal rights activism. I live in an area that's kind of hard to do, but I mean, at this point, all I've been able to do is post shit on Facebook. So, once I'm on my feet, I want to start doing a lot more. You know, to have the time to do it is the hard part. Be able to help my mother financially in a big way. Stop putting myself down over things I can't control and change the things I can. And last, but certainly not least, be happy. And I swear, my mother put a animal perch over on that window for my cats, and every time they scratch, it sounds like somebody's knocking on my window, and it scares me every single time they do it. So that's probably not going to last long. I can't take that. What I really want to do this year is I want to knock out the weight thing. We get a chance every 12 months to start over. And it's like, you know what? Why don't I just wipe my own slate clean for myself? I don't need anybody else's approval. And I've done really good, you know. It's 2 days in, and I've so far started the year off healthy. You know, been drinking my green tea like crazy, and had a healthy tofu scramble breakfast yesterday. I'm probably gonna have the rest of my tofu scramble for dinner tonight. And like, it's just, yeah. It is what it is, you know. I gotta work on it, and I gotta work on also what I need to do in the next day or two, along with job hunting, is rearrange this computer area so there's more room to work out in here. There's like no room, and it's not getting warmer anytime soon. Like, I don't mind going and walking, don't have the gas to spare, and I would love to just use the driveway. The driveway is a big platform, great for working out. I don't really care who sees me. It's just cold as hell right now. So, I mean, it's Arkansas. It's not that cold. But I've gotten used to Arkansas winters. So when it's like 40, 30, it's cold to me. But what I need to do is rearrange this living room, or at least the computer area, and, yeah, I need at least a body's length, you know. Yoga. You know, I'm not 2 feet tall, so I've got to figure this out. Like, I have a vision for it. I just have to see if it's possible. You have to unplug everything and move everything, and yeah. This is a laptop, so that's not hard, but it's like the printer and have a file desk and all that good stuff, so gonna have to get creative. I think it's possible, though. I'll figure it out. So, again, I hope you guys have a great great new year, and leave some of your New Year's resolutions in the comments. I would love to hear what you're doing. What's really funny is on the news the other day they had the top New Year's resolutions and spend more time with family, manage money better, and like on top of all of these that sounded like really good resolutions was lose weight. And I had to laugh. It's like, fuck family, fuck money, I want to be skinny. Like that's what we really need to worry about fix our priorities there, people. You know, being healthy is really important. So is not being broke, and so is spending time with your family. Spending time with your family is probably the most important on that list. So we need to prioritize a little better, all of us. So, again, Happy New Year to you and yours, and I'll see you next time. Bye.